Hello, hey, this is Brad with the my vlog, the 40-day challenge for vlogging in August and into September. I'm committing myself to do a video log each day from August 1st through September 9th, 40 days. Today is the 5th day of August. And so I'm continuing this process. Yesterday I was at Wrigley Field in Chicago. I had a lot of fun, talked about connection with my friend Dave as we were outside of Wrigley Field, and that was a lot of fun. And today I'm going to continue that process talking about connection, but I'm going to kind of go on a little more sobering deal, a little deeper. Today I went to a funeral with a really good friend of mine. His name is Bob. And Bob, only 64 years old, just had a massive heart attack and died while riding his bicycle. But he was in missions, and he rode his bicycle throughout the Democratic Republic of Congo in Africa. And we had a great celebration of his life today. But my good friend and his good friend named Cameron gave the message today and emphasized what Bob said a lot, and what I think is an important lesson for me to hear and for me to share with you here today, and that's listening. Bob was all about what he called deep listening tours, which is where he would go to places, villages in Africa and churches here in the States, and spend a long time listening to people and trying to reflect how to build community based on listening, what he called deep listening. And deep listening sometimes meant long periods of silence, and he referenced a passage in the Bible in the book of Revelation where it talks about 30 minutes or more of silence in order to listen to people, listen to God. And that's what I want to encourage myself to do and you to do, is be a good listener, be a deep listener, and not be afraid of periods of silence, not be afraid of periods of when nothing's happening but just deep reflection. And I think that's one of the things I'm trying to learn from my friend Bob is listen to others and help to find the commonality, help to find community. And sometimes we just have to shut our own mouths then and listen. So that's what I want to do with you, actually. I want to spend some time listening to you. If you hear this, what's going on with you? What are some of your concerns? What are some things that are happening with you that I can listen to, that I can reflect with you about? I believe that people have 4 areas of life where they almost always have some sort of a deep issue or concern or something that's gone on in their life. And I call those the 4 Ds. And they are death, divorce, depression, and disease. Almost all of us have had to deal with those in one form or another at some time or another. And they almost always cause us to stop in our tracks and to reflect a little bit. So I'm inviting us to reflect in community, reflect with one another, following my lead of my friend Bob, who's talked about having a time of deep listening in order to accomplish commonality. So that's what I want to share here today with you. Listen to yourself, listen to others, take some time to be a good listener. And listening doesn't mean only the absence of speaking. It also means being engaged with someone else. Deep listening means that you're paying attention. And that's what I want to do with you. I want to pay attention to your needs. As I build this resource called the 40-Day Way, I want you to be it for you. Be it for you, and I want to listen to what your needs are. The 40-Day Way process is meant to help people move from a place where they're stuck or they're in a rut to work through a process where they can get to a place of what I like to call the promised life, a place of peace and prosperity and of a sense of fulfillment, a sense of purpose in life. And that's what I would like to be about. But I can't do that. I can't interject myself on you. I have to listen to you. So let's reflect. Let's be together on this. So that's what I want to share with you here today. Just kind of think about my friend Bob and share with you about how he taught me a lesson about deep listening. And let's make this deep listening a part of what we're about as we move forward in developing the 40-Day Way. That's it for now, good people. We'll see you next time. God bless, good day, and do all the good you can.